everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. It's Robin here with a short floor sequence to help with digestion, bloating, some of the things that might happen if you've overindulged a little bit this holiday. So we'll start just in an easy seated position, so whatever feels comfortable for you. And once you've found your comfortable seat, maybe soften your gaze or close your eyes. And gently begin to bring the focus to your breath in and out through the nose. Bringing one hand to your heart, the other hand to your belly. We'll begin with a 3-part Dirga breath. So on your next inhale, inhale deeply into the belly, feeling the belly expand, moving the hand. As you exhale, drawing the navel into the spine, squeezing out every last drop of air. And we'll take about 5 breaths here into the belly. Exhaling fully. And on your next inhale, come up through the belly and into the rib cage, feeling the ribs expand with the breath. And exhale down through the ribs, down through the belly, squeezing out every last drop of air. And we'll take about 5 breaths, moving through the belly and into the rib cage. And now part 3 of our 3-part breath. This time as you inhale, feeling the breath move through the belly, into the rib cage, and all the way up into the chest, filling the space around your heart. And as you exhale, letting it all out, down through the rib cage, through the belly, drawing the navel to the spine. And we'll take 5 breaths here. Letting the breath be smooth and not forced. And after your next exhale, releasing from this 3-part breath. Returning to your natural rhythm. And when you're ready, releasing your arms, letting your eyes flutter back open. We'll begin with some movements of the head and neck. So bringing the chin towards the chest. We'll just gently begin to roll the head from shoulder to shoulder. Very gently, being mindful of the neck. the rhythm of your breath guide your movements. And if your neck is okay with it, maybe taking one or two rolls all the way around. Maybe back in the other direction. Just lifting the gaze up and down a few times. Once again, finding a rhythm with your breath. And returning your head back to center. And shrugging the shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, sighing it out. Releasing the shoulders. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lifting the shoulders. Exhale, sigh it out. This time as you inhale, tensing up all the muscles in your face as well. And exhale, releasing all that tension. Now bringing your fingertips to the shoulders. And like you're rowing a boat, begin to roll the shoulders backwards. And we'll gently engage the core and the spine. So just letting your body move fluidly. And back in the other direction. Releasing the arms back to center. And we'll do a couple of seated twists before moving down onto our back. So taking an inhale here in the center. And as you exhale, bringing the left hand to the right knee. Right hand rests on the floor behind you. And just gently using that left hand to pull yourself into a twist. When we twist, we're massaging the internal organs of digestion. When we twist to the right first, to mirror the path of digestion through the ascending colon. Feeling the breath massage those internal organs. On your next inhale, coming back to center, and exhale, finding the twist on the other side. Once again, mirroring the path of digestion through the transverse and descending colon this time. Inhale, returning back to center. So we'll come onto all fours in a tabletop position. We'll take just a few rounds of cat and cow. So as you inhale, beginning to arch the spine, opening through the chest, lifting the gaze. And exhale, tucking the chin to the chest, drawing the spine to the ceiling like like an angry cat. And flowing through this 5 more times on your own breath. Stretching out the abdominal muscles. Also a good thing to do maybe after you've had a big meal. And after your next round, returning to a neutral spine. We'll continue stretching out through the abdominal muscles, coming into an extended puppy pose, also known as melting heart position. So begin to walk the hands forward and coming down onto the forearms, melting the chest and the head down towards the mat. Hips are stacked above the knees. And see if you can release the tension in your neck and shoulders or wherever you're feeling tension today. Feeling the sensation of the breath, noticing how it might feel different in this position. And now, pressing back up onto all fours. We'll work our way down onto the belly, preparing for cobra, baby cobra or full cobra. So pressing into the hands, beginning to arch the back, once again stretching through the center of your body, through the core, abdominals. Straightening the arms if that feels good. And if this is tough on your low back, you can always widen the legs a little bit to take the pressure off. Once again, relaxing the shoulders. Notice if you're carrying any tension. Pressing back up, sinking back onto the heels for a child's pose. Your knees can be slightly widened or closer together, just whatever is more comfortable for you. Just let yourself rest in this very restorative posture. Then you may notice as you breathe here, those internal organs once again are getting a nice little massage. That's your belly filled with breath, pressing into the thighs. Pressing back up to a seated position and swinging the legs around in front of you. We'll come on to the back. Extending the legs, maybe putting something behind your neck if you'd like a little bit of support. And we'll come into a banana. So extending the arms up above your head, grab the left wrist with the right hand. Begin to pull the left wrist, the left hand towards the right side of the mat, creating the top half of your banana. And then begin to walk the feet towards the bottom right corner of the mat. So you're making a nice crescent shape with your body. Stretching out once again the side body, the abdominals. You might experiment with crossing one foot over the other. Crossing the left over the right for a little bit more of a stretch. The right foot over the left for a little bit more stability. And breathing in to the side of your body. And releasing the hands, uncrossing the feet. Back to center. We'll repeat on the opposite side, so grabbing the right wrist with the left hand this time. Pulling the right hand towards the left corner of your mat. And walking the feet to the bottom left corner. Maybe crossing the feet, crossing at the ankles. And enjoying the stretch on the right side of your body. And allowing the breath to move into any areas where you might be feeling sensation. Using it to create space. Uncrossing the feet. Releasing the hands back down by your sides. Now leaving the left leg extended, draw the right knee in towards your chest. And you're grabbing around the shin or underneath the hamstring. We'll do a little sequence once again, mirroring that path of digestion. Just breathing here. As your belly fills up with air, feeling it press up against the thigh. And now keeping the right knee where it is, drawing the left knee up to meet it. Hugging both knees to your chest. Called wind releasing pose for obvious reasons. Trying to breathe as fully as you can here. releasing the right leg, letting it extend on the mat, and hugging the left leg in towards your chest. Stimulating the descending colon. From here, switching your grip so that you're gripping the left knee with the right hand, extending the left arm out to a T position. It's beginning to pull the left leg across the midline of your body, finding a supine twist. You can keep the knee bent, or if you like to grab on to your big toe with your peace sign fingers and straighten the leg, or work towards straightening the leg. Left shoulder is melting towards the mat. Drawing the left knee back in towards the chest, untwisting, and extending it down on the mat. Bringing the right knee back towards the chest, and we'll twist to the other side. So again, taking your options, and keeping the leg bent, grabbing onto the big toe, straightening the leg. Just maybe visualizing through this twist, wringing out your internal organs, wringing out the spine. Releasing back to center, extending the legs out, maybe giving them a little shake. And bending the knees, placing the feet on the floor in a constructive rest pose. We'll do a few rounds of flowing bridge. So as you inhale, the hips begin to lift up off the mat as your arms sweep up above your head and behind you. And exhale, releasing the hips to the mat, the hands back down by your sides. So we'll do this 4 more times, letting your own breath be your guide. Letting your movements follow your inhales and exhales all the way to the end. And on your next inhale, we'll hold in a bridge position. You may want to bring the arms back down by your sides Maybe hugging the shoulder blades together, clasping your hands underneath your hips. And letting the breath fill your body. Taking one more deep inhale. As you exhale, releasing back down to the mat. Maybe windshield wipering the legs from right to left. Once again, moving with your own breath. We've come to the end of our practice. If you'd like to pause the video and give yourself some time for a little Savasana, please feel free to do that. Otherwise, make your way back up to a seated position. We'll take just a few deep cleansing breaths. So as you inhale, fill the body with your breath, and exhale, sigh it out through the mouth, releasing all the tension in your shoulders. Let's do that 2 more times. Sighing out through the mouth. 1 more time. On your next inhale, sweeping the arms up above your head. And exhale, bringing your hands, palms together, resting in front of your heart. I wish you a happy Thanksgiving and a wonderful holiday season. Namaste.